I want to try to get better at making it so folks can understand it. Yes, man. Did I add the over? No, I'm not adding characters. It'd be in a future playthrough. I'm not adding anybody mid-run. I didn't want to do it like that. Especially one that appears to be quite so overpowered. A great observation and also very true. Yeah. All right, so you notice here we got the symbol under the torch. That means I've proven I can use it on the potion table. This gets rid of stress. We only have 2 stress points on our whole group. It might be even a little bit of a waste, but ooh, we actually got a negative turn. A
handsome reward for a task well performed. Right.
So by the way, I collect these heirlooms, like there's the deeds, the portraits, the busts, and the crests. They are used to upgrade your buildings in town. So that's what the point of them is. Obviously money buys you upgrades for your people. The birds.
New ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
Okay, so with the birds, man, it's pretty hard there. That's only 2 damage for 2 rounds, so it's going to take 4 hits for 4 HP. So that's not so bad. So I'm gonna not use a bandage here. But we're gonna aim to get rid of the healer here in the back. They are by far these healers for the birds are really strong. They can group heal, get rid of bleed and other status effects. So yeah, we definitely want to go ahead and get rid of them right away. Hey Roy, welcome in. Hey, great to see you. And hey Thrax, welcome in as well. Hey, good to see you. Your volume is up while it works. Sometimes I can check on you occasionally because I think I accidentally bumped my headphones and paused the audio. And even as well as I know the game, I don't know the mods, so it's good to hear anyway. That's good to know. So we have, by the way, this group is built with 4 characters built around the mark mechanic. So you can mark characters to build damage and everything. So all 4 of these characters play into that very well, which that's what we needed to figure out with the Harlot. Now that I've kind of got that setup down with her, she's becoming a lot more useful. So we're going to use the grappling hook here, which is going to let us hopefully pull this healer forward. And it also sets up a mark on him. So that's going to allow our other 3 characters now to get some heavy hits in on it. So the Harlot right there hit it for that, and it also so it hit for 8, but it also causes 5 bleed damage. If you look at his health, which is there on the right, he has 5 left, so this guy's effectively dead. Now there are some times where enemies can get healed out of this to where it's like, oh, they actually didn't die, but most times they're going to be dead once you get them set like that. So he's done, so we don't have to worry about him now. It's a great first couple turns. So now we don't have to worry about that, so we can set up, we're gonna set up our arbalist here. So we're gonna do another mark. That's what this move does, it marks the enemy here.
Slowly.
So the arbalist, our archer here, is gonna shoot this guy when his turn comes up, which is right now. And thanks to the mark, we have more than enough damage to kill it. And now this guy hits very, very hard with a his base axe attack, does a ton of damage to marked enemies, again playing into that. So we're gonna put that on the bigger guy here. Ooh, actually the arbalist ended up going next, I'm surprised. Anyway, we'll hit him anyway. So now this guy should definitely kill. with this hit.
Press this
There you
advantage.
go.
Give them no quarter.
Yes, it's all building up. So the team synergizes very well. They all play off of each other. So she has the kiss here, which that again sets up another mark on the enemy. And we have 3 people that can now benefit from, well, this guy doesn't do damage from it. So we'll go ahead and use the heal here. But the other 2 would, and just like that, there you go. So we did a massive amount of damage there for,
But a victory
that's
nonetheless.
maximizing the damage we're gonna get from the group here, essentially. So we're gonna move our trinkets over, and you can do this in the main game. Like, I mean, obviously 3 of these characters are in the base game. The Harlot's the only one that isn't, but you could replace the Harlot with like the Houndmaster, for example, and get the same effect. You know, this party would work there too. Or, you know, like the Falconer, Seraph are 2 very good Mark characters in this. The Exorcist is a good Mark character in this. Alright, so using that gave us a buff to our damage and protection until camp, and since we can't camp on a short dungeon, it's even better, so it's gonna last the whole time that we are here. Let's try for some stress heal again here. Hopefully this works. Oh, nice bit of stress heal too. All right, so a little breakdown on what I look for with enemies too, by the way. So if you look on the thing there, you can see it just says dodge and speed. There's nothing indicating they have protection, so no added armor. So we don't have to worry about them like nullifying anything we're bringing in. But they're low dodge. 7's not much dodge. They have very low things on resistances, so I can basically do almost anything I want as far as hitting them. But with them only having 12 HP, we probably don't even need to set up marks. Of course, like this. But that's just Darkest Dungeon for you. But really, that's where you can almost go overkill with some instances.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, and we'll go ahead and just yeah, maybe we did need the marks. Yeah, we're not doing quite enough. These rats are a little tougher than I thought. Okay, so he's got restoration now because he ate that body, so he's gonna heal 2 points for 3 rounds. So if we hit him again here, 7, he's gonna take 5 damage from bleed now. So he's gonna heal 2 but lose 5, so he's cooked. He's only got 1 HP left, so he's dead. So since we realized that we're not doing quite as much as I thought, we're gonna set up a mark here. Okay, so she, by the way, since that attack she got, it does a riposte, which basically is a counter. So they attack in and you can counter them back, and hers even does bleed damage, which is really nice. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just kill this one. Okay, so they may eat this corpse. I don't know if they're gonna, if that's an auto trigger or not. But we're gonna set up a mark. Oh, he can only mark the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th slots. I didn't. But it's hit him.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
So now the fight's basically over. 1 enemy, not a huge threat left, so I went ahead and healed. Set him. Take him out. But this is how my general planning for like almost every dungeon goes. Now, it's not always marking enemies. Like sometimes we use bleeding or blight damage. you know, that's the key focus of the team. But it's very, I try never to just have a group where I throw them all together randomly. I try to get some kind of way for them to flow with each other. Now there are plenty I mean, there are times where I you know, I will just kind of wing and throw a group together. It needs to level up, and you know, we just do it. But not too often. Okay, he's got a bunch he could afford to get rid of. So this item here, this, if we use a holy water on this here, it will get rid of one of these negative quirks for free, which you normally have to spend a nice chunk of change in town to do. So we've got a number of things on a couple of these characters that we could afford to get rid of. We're not getting rid of that. Some are worse than others. Typically ones that lower your accuracy, like this one would be really good. This adds stress that we take and lowers our aim. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get rid of that. There we go. And that's what, so like stuff like the holy waters, bandages, and all these, they're useful in battle because they can cure your various things, help boost resistances, and so forth. But their real value actually comes from using them on items like these. So we just did that. That gave us 25% healing received for 4 battles, a bonus.
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting
All right,
for blood.
well, let's. I really like the design. It's a cute looking room. I love this dungeon as a whole. I mean, there will be other runs where I don't use them, but anytime I'm using mods in a run from now on, I'm adding the warpstone mines, the vermintide stuff. This has been by far my favorite addition.
A fortune waiting to be
But
spent.
yeah, I mentioned the idea of doing the, you know, trying to set up the team synergy. That's what the big fun of all the modded characters for me was, though, is because I wanted, it gave me a way to, I had to discover new characters and figure out how they would work into the game. And there's a lot of fun in that. So we want the bus. So if we take a look at our map, we only have 2 rooms left on this whole dungeon. So we can dump our torches, and I'll just take the bus there. That's why, you know, just use all the torchlight I can up. And yeah, I mean, if it gets a little low, that's okay, but odds are it's not going to. All right, so obviously this guy's the big threat. He can poison us. So we're gonna hit him with the grappling hook to try and pull him forward and mark him. And then we're gonna let our arbalist shoot him, and he's dead. And that's really good, a really good styled setup if you have like a stress dealer as well. So our cultist goes next, so we're gonna set up our bounty hunter.
Ground quakes. Death waits.
Comes back around for him. That's a big hit there.
Concentration.
Oh, the Harlot was next. Yeah, so we'll set up the Harlot then instead, actually. There we go.
Back to the pit.
Alright, once again, the fight's basically done, so we'll go ahead and take a heal.
In the fevered pitch of battle. Another abomination cleansed from our lands. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Yeah, so again, oh, We got a scout, which is nice. So it has a treasure, so we need the key. There's nothing blocking us that means we need shovels, so we'll just dump the shovels for the gold. Although here you may not need the key, it may be something else. I'm not entirely sure. One thing with the newer dungeon, it's got to learn. We'll keep the food just in case we need to walk into it though. But I think we'll skip the warps then. That's okay. All right. Well, we can take another attack boost. We'll let the arbalist get it. Yeah, damage and protect. Yeah. Ooh, might be useful though to get that added protection, especially with this big guy here. All right, so we're gonna set up on the big guy right away. We're gonna set up a mark with our harlot here, and unfortunately he went next. Actually, that's okay. We can roll on the little guys.
Destroy them.
So we can do double marks as well if we'd want, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, he uses accuracy and bleed resist from the harlot. The hex here from the occultist will make them lose dodge and also stun. He's got 50% stun resist, so let's try that. Nice. All right, so yeah, get some good damage in. Yeah, this is where like setups like this are where when you get stunned yourself, it can be very annoying because obviously you need to set up, like you set up marks and everything, and by the time you have all your turns lined up exactly the way you want, and it gets ruined because there's a stun in there or something, it can really be frustrating. But yeah, that's the game. If you could set it up freely every time, it wouldn't be very challenging.
There we go. Nice.
Does not dissuade the sharpened blade. Their formation
Very good.
broken.
Very good.
Maintain the offensive.
All right. We'll go ahead and dump the bandage. That's the thing I have the least of, and most certainly won't need. If you're also wondering how I set my inventory, I always put the food first because I need to make sure I know how much I have. Shovels would be next, and then usually I like to put the keys third. That doesn't really matter as much, but then all the other items. Then I do my gold, and then I do the treasure. I do it based on how much they're worth. So the rubies are worth the most, and the citron are worth the least. So yeah, and then I just do these in order. There is a little method to the madness. That way, if I know I want to replace one, I can just dump the one at the back end and I'm good. And, so we got the machine gunner in here. And then these guys as well. I think we're going to go for the this guy though, because I think he can poison. I don't believe the machine gunner can poison. Although we could set up on both of them. Fortunately,
Another one
oh,
falls.
there we go. We got rid of him. Got rid of one. It's not exactly how I wanted to do that, but that's okay. So we have 95% chance to hit this one for 14 to 25. So we're almost guaranteed to kill this guy. This one we get at 14 to 25. He has 15 health. So if we get the lowest roll, we will not kill him. But if we get anything above that with a wide range up to 25, we should kill.
As
Which
the
we,
fiend falls,
which we did. We had a very small chance of not killing either. And obviously, as you can see, the enemies can mark us as well. It's a mechanic that goes both ways. Ah, I actually meant to hit him. That was a misclick.
diminished.
Once again, the fight's basically at the point it's going to be about over, so we'll heal with our healer. We don't want the mark to run off though, so we're just going to shoot him. There we go. Nice gold haul here.
Clearly in view.
So the holy waters can indeed get rid of the negative quirks, so they're very valuable. So I'm going to hold on to them as long as possible. We'll get rid of the poison heal, since it's least likely to be useful. And that's that. That's actually it. I thought there was one more room. All right, very good. Nice little trip into the Vermintide world. Okay, that is a big dog. Okay, what's buff?
A singular strike.
Yeah, so JB and the actually, I guess JB's the only one that technically couldn't normally do this dungeon.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
She's over leveled for it, but because this is a rare case where the game gives you a chance to take you can use anybody anywhere for 1 week. I opted to take JB because I needed a healer. And so we're just gonna pump in damage.
Give them no quarter.
A lot of these zombies love to have restoration, but we're not gonna let them get far with that. We have restoration of our own. That's what JB's character provides. Double transform there too. Here, we got a little stress heal. Here, take that. There you go. There you go.
Unforeseen, unforgiving.
Yeah, I still don't know what to make of this dungeon as a whole, though. I don't think I like it, to be perfectly honest. The layout, just the way it looks and everything. Let's see, 90%, 75%, 120%. JB the Trap Master. 120%'s the trap disarming in the world. Better at dealing with the traps than the literal guy named the Trapper. Hey, that's not good. I already used 2 of my 3 shovels. All right, what's coming up? Dismantles traps in her spare time, right? I wish she could do this move to herself, though. That's the one thing I wish the cook could do. And we'll go ahead and set up cooking. Why not?
in fear.
Yeah, so cooking just heals us over every turn, and whenever I decide to stop, it just spews poison onto the enemies. You can't have everything? The hell I can.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
All right, there we go. These two, by the way, are going back. Like, they keep attacking back and forth and alternating, and they're getting so much value. There you go. Serve up the dish. Poison that guy. Stress heal. Game, do you think you're flying? You know what? That's fair. Nice crit. Nice crit. All right, the Robin Shawl, treasured keepsake. Minus 20% move resist. Animal souls can trigger untamed power. Shuffle boost on attack crit. Chance to shuffle effects. I have no idea what I just read, but okay. Let's see here. This buffs us. Yeah, we'll use it on her one. Oh, it's a stress. Never punished. Yeah, but I got my punishment out of the way on the torchless run. that wasn't just punishment. That was a straight beat down. Oh, a zombie guardian king crab. Okay, so we're gonna buff up our. And we're gonna buff speed, accuracy, and crit with this guy out there. I don't know what to quite expect from him. Has anyone but Moogie died? Just an NPC. Yeah, just a random character. Like, yeah, but no, but Moogie's the only named person to die, like, from the community. Head King Crab? Sure, yeah, William. Poor Moogie. Hey, it's his fault for throwing.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Werewolf
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
So he only has 10% protection, though. For as big as he is, it's not like the crabs we run into at the cove. It's definitely different. So good. Yeah, not really a ton. Zaxel has died too. We have had a couple of close calls. Yeah, Zax and Corey both almost had died. Yes.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade. Seize this momentum. Push on to the tasks.
Yeah, by the way, the werewolf, she's just like in this mode of establishing the fact that she is indeed the supreme beast. Archaeozoology site. A recent excavation site to catalog archaeological remains. Torch? No. Holy water? Yes. Yeah, I guess we'll take that for now. Shield me, peasant. You do have a move that actually makes somebody guard you, Zax. The wizard does. where you tell them to guard you. It's not not up for debate. Let's see, what did that do? 10 dodge for 2 battles? Okay. I'm a VI. Oh, you know, that is true. That is true. The skeleton fencer. Yeah, that's one thing I gotta say about this dungeon. Like, they are consistently pouring out the enemies. Like, there's different variations every time I come here, and it's all the same difficulty level. Or, well, this is a level 4 now. It's a little
Death
higher.
waits for the slightest lapse in
Okay,
concentration.
we may need to cook here. That was actually a lot of damage we took as a group there. Alright, werewolf hits.
A devastating
Nice,
blow.
good crit. There we go, got rid of the fencer, now just the big boy. Ah, crap. There. Eat this. Just slash that dog. 18 damage. It's got 30 HP to go.
Their cursed champion falls. Foolish
Yeah.
horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
All right, 2 more rooms to go through.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
I never know what to make of the music here. I kind of like it, and another part I just kind of don't. It's got that kind of unease to it that's really kind of cool for a cemetery. But at the same point, it almost just seems like it's pretty basic. Yeah, exactly. There you go. That's a good way to put it, Liam. Yeah.
A powerful blow. The ground quakes.
Hey, Homer, thanks for the good luck. Thank you, thank you. Hanging on by a thread. Ooh, that's actually some pretty big damage. Eat something. Crap.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Alright, well, fine. I'm gambling. Okay. Thankfully that didn't completely screw me over. Oh, the ice spider. I remember this thing from last time.
Precision and power. Ringing ears. Blurred vision. The end approaches. Impressive. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Nice dodges.
A decisive pummeling.
All the healing here, man. All right, we're just gonna out muscle these things. By God, we are.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Damn dogs. Okay, 7, 7. Let's hit that one. The riposte sets us back. So it's got 4, so they both should be dead. I emphasize should. You never know sometimes.
The bigger the beast.
Okay,
Greater the
very
glory.
nice. Oh, hello, secret room. All right, this is gonna have the legendary item of legendary legendarium. I can feel it. Okay. Okay.
Inspiration and improvement.
Yes, the classic pet dinosaur. The childhood favorite. Sure, he was a good boy in past life. Okay, we're just gonna whittle them down here. %70 stun resist. Ah, dang. She transformed back. Nice, good crit.
A death by inches. Well struck.
Music.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Okay. So take some stress heal there, and then we're just gonna knock this thing. We did get the holy orders for the Crusader though, so that was worth it.
Or
Yeah,
is
that
it
was definitely
merely
worth it
a
then.
trick of the light?
Yeah, exactly, Lamb.
Obliterated.
Alright, there we go. Lots of crits through here. 1,000 more gold, very
Remind
nice.
yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Another fight. Lots of fights. Oh, Liam, I meant to tell you, I started doing some, I officially started some Pokemon Red research the other night for the run, speed run. I pretty well have an idea of the run anyway, I've just seen it done before. But yeah, it's, the process is in the underway phase, we'll say that. And that one and DuckTales. Well, DuckTales is set to replace Murder House, basically. And then Pokemon will probably show up on the weekend at some point. I'm gonna start with the very OG, and then build from there.
How quickly the tide turns.
Nice, that was worth coming over here to do.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Alright, good stuff. But yeah, the process has begun, man. Got the Jester up to 6. And the werewolf. Minus 10% stress taken for JB. Bloodsucker Hater, very good for him. Yeah, because he will do well in the court as well.
In time, in Radiance, may we find victory.
Okay, here we go. The Prophet.
The madman hides there, behind the pews, spouting his mindless drivel.
Okay, we're gonna mark him right out the gate here. Set up our Falconer for some big damage. The Hellion. That'll work. Okay, we're gonna do Bolster to set up dodge and stress heal. Oh, ooh. Damn, dude. Maybe I should have. There's a crit. Nice. Wow, he stunned him. He has like a insanely high stun resist. Nice dodges.
A momentary abatement. True test. Hold fast or expire. In life, his claims to recognition were dubious at best.
Okay, there we
They
go.
are ridiculous.
And we even managed to get one of the pews. Or sells for 2,500. It's truly one of the emotes of all time. I could not argue with that. You enter the Kraken's feeding ground. Ready yourself for a tough fight. Ugh. Pretty well. We've been down there, dealt with them, I think, twice today.
Efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Nothing new that I've seen. No bosses today. You blame man. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Lately, a lot of the places like that have been giving really shit trinkets, so I haven't been very motivated to go. You blame Moogie for that one? That's plenty. And we gotta quit missing.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
What is up with this mess?
Obliterated.
Okay, that one should be done.
The slow death.
Yeah.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Into Darkest Dungeon one day you can watch. Yeah, we can probably figure that out. Yeah, I can play it either Friday or Saturday, probably. Well, my Friday or Saturday.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Yeah, that's fine too, because I was gonna probably be turning the week over, like, so we should be able to finish Heart Gold either way. So I was gonna probably play this anyway to, you know, it's like the holdover before I start the next stuff the week after. Improvised Orthopedics Guide. Yeah, I understand.
Packs laden with
Bleed Amulet, Earthly Blend. Oh. Um. Oh yeah, no problem.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Oh, another invitation, possibly.
Destroyed. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Good dodge. We don't need any of that.
Momentary abatement. Annihilated. A momentary abatement. Exposed to a killing blow. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Now we got another Countess invitation here. I wasn't exactly planning on that, but I will take it. Kraken dungeons are crazy. So many rooms that you have to go through. You have to go through the whole every one.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Good lord.
Unbalanced.
And nobody's dodging anything either. That's crazy. Usually are a little more successful on that front.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Masterfully executed.
Okay, there we go.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Dang, I was hoping for more food. At least that gave us an excuse to get a little heal in. Not much, but a little. Nice, good kill.
Eradicated.
Kill two things that can attack us right away. Try to get some health back here.
A dizzying blow
It's
to
this.
body and brain.
Easy.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
There we go.
Be wary.
Camouflage cloak.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
The Crime Lord's molars for the bounty hunter. Yeah, we'll take that.
Well struck.
He's definitely dead. Heal.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Boogie.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Nice, right out of the gate after the camp. That's what we were looking for.
A momentary abatement. The abyss returns even the boldest gaze. Impressive.
God damn it. No worries.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Yeah, that's right, Coy. Hey, welcome back, Coy.
Could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption. Assault cannot be left unanswered. The blood quickens. The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Dinner is cooked, making some spicy chicken thigh burgers with spinach instead of lettuce, healthier, and cheese. Hey man, sounds pretty good.
driven into the mud.
Actually, I probably should have saved that last torch. It's occurred to me. Sorry. God, quit messing with shit. Never be a skinny man. You're probably, you know, you're better off just enjoying yourself, you know?
Injury, palpable fear. How quickly the tide turns.
Really, man? Hey, nice. At least we got that. Like this, even this little guy is getting us though. Crits. Eesh. I think this is the first time I've ever seen a guard involving a maggot.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
And they just overload these dungeons with fights. Every hole in every room, pretty much. It's crazy. The last one was like this too. Maybe I should have killed the baby, actually.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
That worked out then.
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches. This expedition at least promises success.
The stampeding buckle for the thrall. Yeah, getting closer. Yeah, it'll be there. You'll be there before you know it.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
That shit's just endlessly. Oh, damn, I don't have any torches.
And baubles. Paid
A lot
for
of
in blood.
resources just got burnt up here, man.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
That is so stupid. I guess it's my fault. It is my fault. It's just it's like it's already packed to the brim, and then right at the very end of it, we gotta put something like that. All right. He's got a new a light fixture. Interesting. A light fixture, yes.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Death waits.
Somebody hit something.
Slightest lapse in concentration.
Dismas is like kind of trash in this run, I'm not gonna lie. We've had more misses from him in this one playthrough than I think my entire life playing this game.
First strike.
There you go.
Gnawing uncertainty, the birthplace of dread.
And I need my Vestal to be able to go sometime this millennium.
Precision and power.
Nice dodge. That was a big dive dodge there. Oh, the stupid stumble. She finally gets to go after 6 years. That's... Man, we gotta get rid of those lights. That thing is... Those dead lights are really messing us up. Messing her up.
Devastating blow.
Nice.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice. The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Kraken Slayer got the final kill, by the way. Just a nice little tidbit to that. Rejected research papers for the botanist. Minus 20% bleed and blight resist. Minus 1 speed. Friendly skill torch goes down by 10. On attack hit, debuff the target for minus 15% damage and 3% crit. That's actually crazy. Thank you. The Snake Charmer, the Master's Correspondence, light duration plus 50%, 20% debuff skill chance, minus 10% blight skill chance. Yeah, we can take all of that. The Kraken is dead for good. Good, hopefully. Hey, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here if we have any early quest locations. We do, right here, okay. Get one of those torches out of the inventory right away here. Hit one down. I can see it. This is... Oh. I don't actually know what we're supposed to do with the thick brush. Not that. Not that. Huh. The bandage, of course. Who would have... Yes, why didn't I think of that? Oh, hello.
Faces of the damned, piled high and cloaked in malice.
Oh. Seeing the collector here just feels weird. It's like he's out of place. Didn't know he could be here. But yeah, I think this is my first time ever seeing him here.
To perform beyond one's limits. A devastating blow.
Oh, that's why I tried to stun him. But that can bypass guard. Dodge. Nice. Dodge.
The ghoulish collection scatters. The rats.
All right, very nice. It wasn't much of an issue, at least.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay. You know what? I initially was gonna put Crush back one. It is the better move. Well, I say it's the better move, but to be honest, I think just sitting there doing the stun with him and then buffing everybody else might be a better usage of the Man-at-Arms. I've always used Crush, like, since the beginning of playing this. Now that I didn't have it equipped there, it just made me kind of realize, like, wait a minute. Because this, yeah, I mean, yeah, the stun's not as good of an outright offense move, but I think the command may be more valuable, though, especially at, well, especially a party like this. I actually didn't bring any herbs, did I? Beautiful. That's good enough.
A death by inches. Eradicated.
That's what it. Wait, I wonder, is it enlisted in here? I think when he, like, he has a new passive. When he KOs a target, he gains stealth. I don't think he could do that before. I've been wondering why it's been turning on, and if it was, you know, and yeah, I think that's why.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
That's really interesting.
All. Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood. Annihilated.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pop both the dog bone, get it out of the inventory. I mean, obviously I use it for the collectors, just being right there at the beginning, but just get that out of the inventory. Let's stun the mosquito, hopefully. Nice. We're gonna go ahead and hit the other one. Oh, bud, thank you. Don't need bones, that's right. Nice. Wow. Yeah. So it's after each knockout, he stealths now.
Be wary.
That's so cool.
Triumphant pride
Very nice. I love it.
Fall.
Another great night in 11. A very nice stereo. Very nice. And welcome back.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. suppression is broken. Maintain the offensive.
All right. Yeah. What's this heal?
Sedated.
Okay, we'll go with another command. Let's keep buffing these guys up.
Decimated. Slowly.
Good stuff.
Gently. This is how a life is taken. A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Okay, we'll use Night Watch or Hound's Watch so we don't get ambushed while we're trying to sleep. Let's see. We'll go ahead and use Tactics for dodge and crit for the party. And then we'll use Weapons Practice, which gives 10% damage for all companions and a chance for 8% crit. Which the Shinobi did get. The other two did not. Okay. Oh, we might as well check out what we can here. And I didn't even go through like even close to half of this dungeon. And we finished it. That's pretty easy.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I've been streaming for 6 hours. I have.
The ground quakes.
We've been in it. We've been doing it. We've been gaming. Nice, I love that combo.
success so clearly in view? Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Okay. Him. Yeah, hey, no worries, Clinton. You never have to. You never have to explain. Believe me, I'm very aware that life gets in the way. You know, life. Oh, it's life. Oh, just me. It was a weird combination. I forgot that the fountain is actually an enemy. Oh, that was a bad miss. Anything interesting? Yeah, I mean, yeah, we killed the Kraken for the final time. I think we killed 3 total bosses tonight. Gotten a bunch of, the others up to level, 6 that weren't there before. Maybe it's when he crits that he stealths. I thought it was when he KOs. Maybe it's when he crits.
A singular strike.
Your character has been having many smoke breaks in the bar.
Decisive pummeling. elegant confluence of skill and purpose.
Oh, I just thought of something we can do. This shinobi with the falconer. He can I just realized he doesn't have to stealth himself. He can stealth a teammate. I didn't pay any attention to that. If he stealths her, we could set her up to get an extra 20% damage. Basically just by him doing. That's actually nuts.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Do I really want? I don't think I want blood.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike. Designated carriage driver. Oh, maybe a fun guy, but I'd be a sober comrade. Yes, very good. Yes. They either I've gotten rid of them or they just haven't gotten any. It can happen. It's not very common. But yeah. But I've probably just gotten rid of a couple of them. Blurred vision. The end approaches. Well struck.
momentary abatement. The blood quickens. Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
All right. Well, with the man-at-arms about to go over, we're gonna go in. All right, here we go. Dad will blame you. I'm very aware of this.
Festering fear consumes the mind. Unnerved, unbalanced.
And we gotta chop down the wall that is father.
The ground quakes.
Hit him back.
A singular strike.
Meat mug me, will ya? I was hoping he'd hit her first, so that way she'd get knocked out.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear. Gnawing uncertainty. The birthplace of dread.
Yes, there we go.
Has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
I didn't realize if you took out father, mother was gone right away, too. Imagine being bit by a ghost. I can honestly say I cannot. Yeah. That's pretty much it, Glennery.
Obliterated.
Yeah. Yeah, the limitations of Corey and the Crusader are really showing here. Unfortunately, I can't hit the back row well enough. I should have went with somebody. Oh, I don't know. Of course, a drunk game too.
And panic.
Being so swole isn't easy. Well, you know, that's probably true.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
I can't even reach him. I shouldn't see. This is why I shouldn't have said anything. I wouldn't have told Coy, and we would have been in there with her. No. We gotta go back to just defending with him. It's getting too much. There, somebody please hit that stupid dog. God.
Annihilated. A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Hey, boy, they just get so many in a row there, don't they? There we go, a dodge. Finally, we can do that.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. The abyss returns even the boldest gaze. The blood quickens.
Man, come on. We're not getting any breaks in here either. That's not helping.
Reeling, about to break. can be no hope in this hell. No hope at all.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
There's a good hit. We got through the all those guards. Yeah, visions of death, because I listened to the fear of visions of death.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Okay. Oh, I know. I'm just saying. God, they get so many turns in a row. It's crazy. We may be able to stall this a little bit and get a little bit of recovery in here, though. As crazy as that sounds.
Well struck.
I think it'll be actually, oddly enough, easier once we get to the final form, just so I can hit the damn thing. That's the hardest part right now, is we have so few opportunities to actually hit her.
Exposed to a
Really?
killing blow.
Get all their blights in. The holy water, I swear, does absolutely, actually, completely. There's. trouble though. Oh, good dodge.
A momentary abatement.
I want our guard to go away.
The will to fight falters.
I need her. I was hoping her guard would drop sometime this millennium, but it's still. Well, the good thing is we're actually slowly making progress in terms of getting the group recovered. As odd as that may sound. I need him to leave the man at arm's length for a little, like 5 freaking minutes, man.
Ringing ears. Blurred vision. The end approaches.
She's not guarded. Oh, okay. Well, they're leaving him alone, but now they're fucking him up. God damn. Good dodge.
Inspiration and improvement.
We need her to move to the back and move the lady up to the front. Or move her up at least one slot. That would help amazing amounts. We're buffing our man-at-arms defense so crazy high though through all this. Yes, that's a big hit. Nice. I can't believe she did that. Yeah, she hit for 2.
Compassion is a rarity.
So now Corey can block himself, and we can heal his stress and everything down. While you do that.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Or punch the ghost in the face. Oh, man. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's slow and probably... Yes, the dodges are getting clutch though. Yeah, this became a mess, but I'm optimistic. Oh, why did that hit the hit? No. Aim for the... I don't know. Anything else. I'm gonna have to go on the offense here soon, though. Yeah, it really does, Corey. We're just in a permanent state of horror. And in arms, I can't get out of it. Stereo, you truly are a hero amongst heroes.
Sedated.
Yeah, the situation would have been alleviated if I had taken the Vestal as well. Bro, is this really the time to be ready? You mean, after all this, she finally moves it up to the second slot? Okay, well, at least she put it back to go on it. Last bad. Oh, that's a big deal.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Or at least we don't have to worry about hitting the damn thing anymore. That's the big thing. Now we can just unleash with the like just keep wailing on it with the thrall while I try to heal up everybody else. Shut up, Stereo. 50% protection. We're all thinking it. By the 30, by the way, just a white note that we're on turn 32 of this.
For heroism
Which
or
is
cowardice.
actually crazy. Bro, how the hell do you miss that? Yes, very good, Corey.
Precision and power.
Say what you will about Reynold, he's kept us together here pretty well. The stress, he kept the man at arms at bay when we needed it. Nice.
The bulwarks of the mind have fallen.
No, Reynold went in the party when you weren't in there.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Actually, in this capacity, probably, yeah.
Patched up. If only to
This man at arms has been through the ringer, dude. Ferocious is negative, but at the same point, it doesn't have to be. I'm pretty sure it just like makes it to where your character could go like batshit crazy and punch the teammates or something, but I think it may buff you in other ways too. I'm not totally sure. I think we can. No, the man at arms. He did his due diligence. Man, that guy did everything for us too. Oh, he ate it so hard. That's such a shame. I don't need you to do that. Although that wasn't the worst thing that you could have done. Corey, go back. There, just hit him. Somebody hit him. Move your ass up. There. Just hold it together. No heart attacks.
Such a terrible assault.
Okay, that works. That works. For the love of God, just punch it. No! Oh, Lord.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Yes. Reynold Reynold prevails.
A trifling victory. But a
The
victory
eternal seed for the
nonetheless.
Beastmaster. Dying light for the wizard. The Banshee's bonnet trophy plus 10 accuracy and 10 dodge. Oh, the poor man at arms though, man.